Hello, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be working out this. What we have here is x raised to power 6 minus 5x raised to power 4 plus 4x squared minus 6. We want to get the value of this expression. But we're also told that x squared minus x is equal to 2. So we're going to be using this equation to get the value of this expression. Let's begin. Now let me start. There are two ways you can do this, or maybe more. What we can do is to get the value of x from this equation. Whatever we get as the value of x, we'll plug it back into this expression. So that's one way. Another way is to pick this equation. Let me just bring it out. So you have x squared minus x is equal to 2. Get a value or an expression for x squared. You do that by taking negative x to the right hand side. So you have x squared is equal to what? 2 plus x, or x plus 2. Then I will now plug in this 2 plus x into this expression. Where, see, if I have x squared here, I'll put in 2 plus x here. Then there's a way I'll put it in here, and also x raised to power 6. That's another way I can do that. So quickly, I am going to solve the equation x squared minus x is equal to 2. I'm going to move 2 to the left hand side. This will now become, it will enable me to solve it using any of the method, because this is a quadratic equation. Okay, so think of two numbers such that when I multiply, I'll get negative 2. When I add, I get negative 1. What are they? Negative 2 and 1. Negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1, which is the coefficient of x here. But what about negative 2 times 1? That's what? Negative 2. That's negative 2, okay? Which means the two factors will be what? Negative 2 and then what? Positive 1. All is equal to 0. So from zero product rule, I'm going to equate this to 0, this to 0. You know this already. If you don't, you might have to go take a lecture on this. Then move negative 2 to the right hand side. You have x is equal to 2, or here plus 1. Move it over to the right hand side. You have x is equal to what? Negative 1. Like I said, you plug in the values of x into back into the expression. But I will not be doing it for the two values. Pardon me. You have to do for the other values. So which one should I do? Let's think. Maybe okay. Let me do for 2. Later, you can try for x is equal to negative 1 and tell me if you have the same value. Of course, you should have the same value. So let me try for x is equal to 2. Put it back into this expression. Let's see what that will give us. So I'm going to rewrite it. You have x raised to power 6 minus 5x raised to power 4 plus 4x squared minus 6. If we plug in x is equal to 2, what is it going to be? So I'll say for x is equal to 2, plug it into this expression. Let's see what that will give us. So I have 2 raised to power 6 minus 5, then 2 raised to power 4. From here now, as you can see, then plus 4, and then you have 2 raised to power 2, okay, then minus 6. Let's do this. So what's 2 raised to power 6? That's 64. And what is 2 raised to power 4? Isn't that 16? Yeah. Then plus 4 bracket, what's 2 raised to power 2? That's 4. Then you have minus 6. Keep going. This is 64 minus 5 times 16 is what? 80. And what is 4 times 4? That's 16, then minus 6. Okay, so let me rearrange this. I have 64, or to make it easier for me, 16 minus 6 is 10, all right? Then plus what? 64, and then minus 80. Let's do it like that, minus 80. What's 64 plus 10? Isn't that 74? Then minus 80. What's 74 minus 80? That's what? Negative 6. So what I have is negative 6 as the value of that expression. Like I said, try for when x is equal to negative 1. Put it back into the expression. Let's see what you are going to have from, see, x is equal to negative 1. I just did for this. Now, I did say that there are two ways this can be done. I've just used one method. Let's use the other method. Okay. So I'm going to rewrite the expression again and do it all over again. So see what I have, okay? I am going to take negative x to the right hand side, and I have x squared is equal to what? X plus 2. Now I'm going to plug in this into this expression that I have, okay? So let's get started. I want to pick it one after the other. X squared here is already what? X plus 2. So we have no issues with that. But let me just write this. 4x squared is equal to what? 4 bracket x plus 2. See, because x squared is what? X plus 2. So if I simplify this, I will have 4x plus 8. That is done, all right? What about the next one? Let me just do for x raised to power 4 first. So what is x raised to power 4? Remember, from one of the laws of indices, this can be expressed as what? X raised to power 2 times x raised to power 2. Okay? When you apply the law of indices, you get back x raised to power 4. You add the exponent, you have x raised to power 4. So what is x raised to power 2? From what we have here is what? X plus 2. See, from here is what? X plus 2. So I'm going to substitute x plus 2 and then what? X plus 2. Using binomial expansion, okay, I have x times x is what? X squared. And then x times 2 is what? 2x. Then do the same thing here. 2 times x is what? 2x. And then 2 times 2 is what? 4. So I have plus 4 here. If you simplify this, you have x squared plus 4x plus 4. Okay? But we still have x squared here. You see that? And what is x squared? X plus 2. So I have to put it back there. So if you simplify this further, I'm going to have this is equal to what? X plus 2 is, sorry, x squared is what? X plus 2. Then plus 4x and then plus 4. Let me remove this from here. But I'm not done with that. So if you simplify this, you have x plus 4x is what? 5x. And then plus 2 plus 4 is 6. So this is what we are going to have for x raised to the power of 4. Pardon these unconventional diagrams or arrows, but it will help us to just easily identify what x raised to the power 4 is. Now we keep going. What else do we have? We need to get what? X raised to the power 6. Let's do that. X raised to the power of 6. What would that be? So x raised to the power of 6, still using the same law of indices. I'm going to have this times what? This again, right? Beautiful. So the good thing, or maybe I should rewrite it like this. See, x raised to the power 4 times x raised to the power 2. Because when you add these two powers, you get what? 6. The reason why I'm choosing to use this because I already know what x raised to the power 4 is. See, this arrow, nice diagram. See what do we have? 5x plus 6. You see how beautiful this is? This is now. So this is equal to x raised to the power 4 is 5x plus 6. What about x raised to the power 2? It is what? X plus 2, remember? Okay, so let's expand this. We're almost done with this. This is very cool. 5x times x is 5x squared. 5x times 2 is what? 10x. Then 6 times x is what? 6x. And 6 times 2 is 12. So this is equal to 5x squared plus 10x plus 6x is what? 16x. Then plus 12. But we know what x squared is. See it here. X squared is set to what? X plus 2. So I'm going to replace x squared with x plus 2, then plus 16x and plus 12. What is 5 times x? 5x. And 5 times 2 is what? 10. Then plus 16x plus 12. Let's add now. 5x plus 16x is what? 21x. And 10 plus 12 is what? 22. You see what we have? So which means x raised to the power 6 is what? Again, my nice arrow is what? 21x plus 22. Now, let's bring everything together. The expression is what? X raised to the power 6 minus 5x raised to the power 4 plus 4x squared, and then what? Minus 6. What did we get as x raised to the power 6? Don't go too far. It was 21x plus 22. So let's plug it here. 21x plus 22, then minus 5. We already know what x raised to the power 4 is. Where is it? Where are you? See it here. See this one here, right? It is what? 5x plus 6. So write 5x plus 6 here. Then plus 4 bracket. What about x squared? Easy. That's what? X plus 2. Remember? And then what? We have the constant term, which is minus 6. It's now time to simplify this. So you have 21x plus 22 minus 5 times 5x is what? Minus 25x. Minus 5 times 6 is minus 30. Come here now. 4 times x is plus 4x. 4 times 2 is what? Plus 8. And then you have minus 6. Let's rearrange all the terms. We have 21x plus 4x. Let's be careful here. Then minus 25x. What else? I think we are done with the ones that contain x. Let's now bring in the constant term. So plus 22 minus 30 plus 8 minus 6. It's good to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. It's complete. So 21x plus 4x is 25x. Then you also have minus 25x. Okay. What about this one here? You see what I'll do? I'll say 22 plus 8 is what? 30. And minus 30 minus 6 is what? Minus 36. All right. 25x cancels minus 25x. So what do you have left? You have 30 minus 36. And what is 30 minus 36? Isn't that minus 6 as we got earlier? So you see, whatever method you want to use, you will always get the same answer. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to put x is equal to -1 into that expression, and let's see if you get -6. Do let me know what you got in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video with your friends and family, and of course, I'll see you in the next video. It's bye for now.